Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today I want to do a video going over the fillers. Not even like recently, like we could go back a while, but like I guess I'm just gonna bring it up recently that it's getting pretty bad. It's getting pretty lackluster. I'm kind of disappointed, and I feel as though it's mainly because they have so many different kinds. Because they have like Canon 1000 and Blood War, they have Seasonal 1000 and Blood War, and now they have the Kubo playable art. Then they have Seasonals. 1000 Bulber season, I think I already said. Can we get like good premiums? Just like good premiums? That would be pretty nice for mid months. But yeah, recently like the fillers have just been like one or two good characters, and then the rest abysmal garbage. Like I will say, Retsu, good. Orihime, good. You literally like can hardly ever get this character, obviously. I guess they do just count as seasonal, so I guess in the free seasonal multis and stuff you can pull them, but like I never pull these characters from free seasonals. I never pull the unit I want. I just pull 1,000 Momos. But then like every other character here is really bad. Like they're just like decent farmers. Mishiro's a good side in Guild Quest, I guess, but like not like like if you pull her, you're not gonna be like, oh my god, no way, that's so good. And I just kind of want to say, Caleb, can we improve? You know, can we improve it? Like, you know, slap like another new character in here. Also, these two are also good. My bad. I thought that these were the new characters. Yeah, Lototo and Gremmy are also good. So 3 characters. And then even then, like, Orihime isn't like the most insane thing. Gremmy's good because of the double boost. And Lototo is just like, oh, alternative for Rukia if you don't have her. But yeah, let's just go over the other end of month banners recently. I have so many notifications on Discord I'm hearing, oh my goodness. But yeah, so the most recent one that I'm only gonna do end of month, by the way, just because why not. We have the end of month, and this isn't even like a recent thing, by the way. It's just like overall. I think it could just be because power creep has been exploding since the 9th anniversary, to be fair. So a lot of the older characters, like, they've just been getting immediately thrown out, like just really quickly, which I guess could also be a factor because Kyuuge and True Shikai Ichigo realistically should be insane. Like, they are very good, but whenever you bring them into newer limit breakers or the newer guild quests, they're very underwhelming, I must say. Shinji as well, I really don't enjoy the like, genuinely, there's only like Tenjiro, and he's like as a support. Unohana, you could argue, is still very good. If she doesn't have the insanely buff GQs, she's pretty good. But, you know, it is what it is. She is very old, though. Chad, terrible character. Toshiro, decent. Masaki, terrible. Bambietta has been terrible for like 2 years at this point. Like, you see what I mean? Like, the filler is terrible. Very bad. I'm going to be saying terrible a lot in this video, I feel. This banner, okay, to be fair, this one kind of is unfair because it is a Burn the Witch banner, and obviously they're only going to be putting only Burn the Witch characters in here, so, you know, grain of salt there. But either way, so many of these characters are dog shit. Like, I saw so many people going in, summoning 5-5ing Christmas Noel, Christmas Ninny, or Halloween Ninny or Noel, and it's just like, I don't want any of these characters except for one of the new 3, because even like the most recent, or the last Burn the Witch banner, Noelle and Ninny, the Halloween ones, garbage. They are terrible. They were terrible on release. They were like okay on release. It's not looking good for that. You know, I must say they're not looking good, considering that these 3 are still better than these 2. So, you know, like, pretty bad. Now this banner, I actually don't remember the filler, so I might be wrong with this one. Let's see. Was the filler good? I mean, you could argue Tosh. But like, they didn't really buff his GQ at all, so that's why he felt pretty good still, because they just literally didn't touch his GQ, it felt like. Oetsu is still very good, I will say that. Robert is a good side, but then it's like, I guess Orihime is also still a very good unit in Brave Battles. But then True Shikai Ichigo, we have that same problem. This Byakuya is just a booster, very mediocre. Bambietta is terrible. This Uryu is terrible. Aizen is not awful, but I don't think he's been good for quite some time, to be honest. Like, I think he's just whatever. So, I mean, I will say there are no manga characters. manga characters. Technically, the Uryu and Aizen are kind of manga characters, but you know what I mean. Like the really old ones from before the 7th anniversary. Like really outdated ones. But it's just like half the banner is just pure garbage. It's really unfortunate. What was this one? I remember people hating this filler. Mask, I would say, is good. Tendro is good. Shinji, I generally don't think is good. I think Soifun is fine, although she got insanely power crept. My goodness, she feels awful in the buffed GQs. And Lemon Breaker in general, I just don't ever use her because I think she just feels really bad since she doesn't have guard break. Sajin he is so bad. The 9th ending characters, although they are good, they are premium, and I'd imagine, and they've been given out for free multiple times at this point, so I don't even think that they are like all that amazing, but or like that all that amazing to like get on a banner more so. Mugetsu, I mean, I guess he's literally just a link, and even now he's even less worthy because every goddamn mid-month NAD unit is getting the 20% Berserker buff that he gives, so who cares? Yatsu, yet again, arguably, like, she is good, but she's so old. I don't know if you can really say that she's a good filler. And then Chad is just one of the worst characters ever. He's very bad. And then this banner, this is the last one that I already have pre-saved, but yeah, like this filler was terrible. Like, none of the characters were good. Like, they are farmers. Isane and Meninas are amazing farmers, sure, but hardly anyone farms in this game anymore, so realistically, getting a farmer, unless you are a new player, I would argue is pretty bad. Nemu, as soon as they reverted or like buffed the GQ skills, and like made it so they calculated differently around December-ish time, really made Nemu stand out and be very mediocre. Like, she is not good as a NAD unit. She is terrible in Guild Quest. Momo, whatever. Orihime, shared immunity, sure, but besides that, whatever. And then Rukia is like one of the worst characters of that entire year. Like, this filler was awful. And then another one people brought up quite a bit. Okay, where on earth? Oh, there's so many banners. 1 second. I know this one isn't recent, but I want to compare this one, and then also, oh shoot, I didn't grab it. Oops. I wanted to compare it to this banner for the filler. I'm just curious how end of year is. I feel like last year's wasn't terrible, but I could be wrong. But this year, this one was terrible. Like, genuinely, because I don't think Ruki was resurrected yet, because then she actually got pretty good. But Chad, very terrible. He was a decent counter to Orihime, but I'm not even going to count that as a good option because Orihime still obliterated him if you actually tried. Ori was a terrible character. Ichigo was decent. Yuha, I think, was still good in Brave Battle somehow. Yet again, Rukia, Ishin, Misaki. I said Ishin. Ryukin, Ishin, and Candace, all terrible. Literally all terrible. There's zero good filler in here, to be honest. Not a singular good filler, which is insane. Insane. Like, how is that even possible? And then we have this. So we have Rengiku. I'm not gonna say she's good. I think she was very bad. I think she's very bad. She was decent in one Limit Breaker. Besides that, she's pretty bad. Toshiro is a decent side in Guild Quest. And then Aizen, I'm gonna say I don't think he's that great. Gremmy, I'm not counting links. That's not considered a good pull. You're not going to be jumping out of your chair from pulling a unit that is a decent dupe for a link. For newer players, sure, but I'm not counting that. I'm counting for the everyday BBS grind around that grind. I should have said that earlier, but yeah. Gremmy, Bambi, Orihime, Owetsu, Rukia. Yeah, like, dude, this filler is awful. This filler is awful. Because, like, okay, let's say you count the links. Even counting the links, that's 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 30% is a good. That's not a good ratio for filler. That's not, because Owetsu's link sucks. Rukia's link, it's a damage link. Whatever, who cares? Terrible link. Not a great character. Not a great character. Like, that's awful. That's awful. Terrible. I really hope Klab can start improving the banners. Improve the banners. Make people want to summon more. Make people want to spend money. That's how you make money, Klab. Money. Have you heard of it? I don't think you have. And then also, you know, actually like putting out decent packs. But yeah, it's just kind of annoying. You know, you go 25 steps and you pull absolute dog shit, utter doo-doo garbage poo-poo water for 25 steps, and you get one character at the 25th step, and you're like, wow, that was great. That was great. That was basically what happened to me. I pulled like 5 Yatra Unahanas. What is this the Yoruichi banner? I pulled like 5 Yatra Unahanas, like 3 Kilgays, 3 Bambis, a Tenjiro, so many Masaki, so many True Shikai Ichigos. Don't like it. I didn't like it. It was not very enjoyable, I must say. Not very enjoyable. So, Klab, I know you probably don't watch anyone's videos because you don't care about your game or your content creators that, you know, advertise your game, especially me, considering I bash on your game quite a bit. But could you do the community a kind service and make the filler better? Hot take. And also maybe increase the rates. Increase the rates. Having to go 25 sets for one character kind of makes me want to, you know, not really, but like, you know what I mean. Doesn't feel good. But yeah, that is my little rant on the banner filler. I think the banner fillers have been terrible for a long while. It's very rare when it's a good banner, and it's usually when the actual characters, the main characters, are very mediocre, so they try to sell the banner with better filler, and then they also give you no pity. That's usually how a good filler is, which makes no sense. I hate it, and I don't like it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. How would you personally improve the banner filler? Obviously, I'm not saying to put in the 10th anniversary characters and whatnot, but I feel as though Asnot, I should have said this way earlier, I'm so sorry. Asnot should be in filler by now, in my humble opinion. I don't think we need to wait a whole year for these characters to get in filler when you literally replace them in 3 months. Like, Asnot's already replaced. It wasn't 3 months, it was like 6 months, but still, like, bro, put them in filler if they've been replaced. Honestly, that's a perfect rule. If they've been replaced, put them in filler. Put them in filler. It's that easy. You know, they're not the number 1. Get them out. Put them in filler. Throw them in there more often. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care, and peace out.